All right. Welcome to the stream. I picked up some DLC packs and some goodies while they were on sale, 70% off for Euro Truck Simulator, and I got to deck out my truck. I got a beautiful looking Volvo, so I wanted to show you that really quick. We can go to Truck Manager, and I can kind of show you that right now. So I've spent a couple of hours yesterday fiddle-diddling around with these different trucks. You can kind of see the preview at the top left there. Not too bad. Hello, the Connor. How's it going? Same with the Man. I don't really like the inside of the Man. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it's the name of the brand of the truck. I'm really liking the Volvo and the Mercedes. The Mercedes, I'm liking it because you can really deck it out, and I can just click on it and show you quickly what it looks like on the inside and the outside. So there's just like a lot of chrome. I bought some special packs. I even got a Michelin tire pack, and it actually helps you stay on the road better. Handles the rain. European trucks normally don't have exhausts, but there was a pack so you could have some big fat whopping chrome pipes. The big Mercedes-Benz logo on the back. Look at those lights. Like, I mean, that looks pretty insane. So, I mean, I do like that a lot. But ultimately, it's when you're inside. It's on the inside. Wait. Yeah, it's what's on the inside that counts, not always the outside. Because in the case of driving a truck, you don't see the outside. This is what I see. You see the cockpit of inside your truck. And, you know, no offense, you wouldn't really be able to tell that I'm driving in style, driving a Mercedes-Benz. This doesn't look very Benzy to me. It does look fairly clean, not too complicated. There's not too much going on, so it looks decent. So that's the Mercedes-Benz. But then if I go into the Iveco Stralis, which is really, there's really not a lot of upgrades for it on the outside, as you can see. It's kind of plain. There's not like a lot of grills, not a lot of chrome dressing up that we can do on the side. Those options just don't really exist. However, on the inside, look at that all of a sudden. To me, that kind of looks cleaner. The speedometer, the odometer, the dashboard in general, that's sort of like sandy. I don't even know what you would call it, but not sparkly, but you could see the dots. You could see the contrast. It's very nice. It's very clean, so it looks good on the inside. And then finally, the Volvo is what I'm driving right now. And well, that I can just show you in a moment once I actually pick up a job. I haven't done a job yet. Nothing. Get hired as a professional driver. Earn money using your own truck. So how's your day going? So we're going to do some small route length. Oh, I see what's going on from the United Kingdom. That's interesting. It's not really a far drive. Route length, we should do one from origin, right? That way, that makes it right from where I am. Get it? That way I don't have to worry about, it wants us to go to the United Kingdom. No offense. I don't want to drive on the wrong side of the road, hippie. Get your shit together. We don't want to be doing that. There's a lot of jobs, though. All right, seriously, get us... There we go. Now we're talking. Look at that. Some milk. It does a body good. Let's go ahead and take that job on. First job ever, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Again, still playing around. Daddling around with my steering wheel and the pedal. But you see that? See how clean the inside is? It's got the nice grill. It would help if I did this. See, I was able to soup up the Volvo with the big fat exhausts. Again, not something that's commonly found on European trucks. We've got all the chrome trim around. Even all the extra lights on the bull guard and all that stuff. Even in the back of my truck. we have that going on, so I thought that looked pretty neat. That's something you actually cannot do in American Truck Simulator. Why I always have to do that cringy accent, I don't know, but you'll get over it. My day is good, and I am the only one in. Well, don't rub it in. We don't need to rub it in that you're the only one in here. It's okay, I'm not that popular. It happens. Remember what I've said before, and it'll always ring true. Whether there's 10,000 people in here, or one person in here, or there's nobody in here, I'm still going to end up doing it. If it's not a live stream, it'll be a regular upload. When I'm regularly uploading to YouTube, and I actually make money on YouTube, nobody's watching me do those. So it's no sweat off my balls. You know? I still average quadruple the amount of views in a live stream overall in the playbacks than I do when I do a regular upload. You see what I'm saying? So I have an ulterior motive. I am not too worried about how many consecutive viewers are in the stream. Of course, the more the merrier. But of course it would be nice to see that. But, whatever. Perhaps it'll grow someday, perhaps it won't. I know that my channel is growing at a nice, decent pace that far exceeds my expectations. The live streams, sure, fine. Not nearly as much considering, you know, I've been doing this for already 7 months. I've been streaming pretty hard for a little bit now. And I'm definitely not getting the same kind of growth that I'm getting on my YouTube channel overall. But that's life, right? Not everybody becomes an overnight success. Plus, it also depends on the time of day, you know, when I'm streaming, all that kind of stuff. But I do average a couple of few extra people than I normally do in recent history, or in recent memory. So I think this is where we have to go to pick up the milk. Yeah, I think the trailer is actually right ahead right there. Because we chose to pick a job from a location in which the location is nearby. Indeed. See? There it is right there. Oh, yeah, we don't want to go there and we don't want to go there. So we're going to do this one. We're going to take the job. We're going to deliver that milk. First, I think it's the first job. I might have done like a super tiny one, but I'm only like level 2 on this. But yeah, it looks pretty sharp. And then the paint job, I think that pack, whoops, that pack was like 75 cents or something like that. Just some little rinky-dink DLC pack. But, you know, it adds a little bit of a touch. I was able to incorporate the steering wheels from American Truck Simulator, and I even made a video on it. How to incorporate it into Euro Truck Simulator, and the reason that's a big deal is because Euro Truck Simulator, by default, doesn't allow you to customize your steering wheels, which is kind of a really oddball thing. You can customize all these other things, like, I mean, the lights, the bloody fender trim, the door handle. Who's looking at the door handle? But you can do it, but you can't custom... Well, I mean, you can, but it's really lacking big time. So anyway, so that to me was exciting. And now we've got a big load of milk. And we're going to see if I can get a little bit of XP, again, driving somewhere in Europe. The world doesn't always revolve around the USA. And we are literally in Amsterdam. That is where I chose to have my home base of operations, because I also got a little wacky weed on the side. European Smoke Simulator. but I don't smoke it. Never get high on your own supply. So the base game includes like Germany and stuff like that. The east coast of France, you get the United Kingdom, then you get the Baltic or the balsamic, like the vinegar there, regions as well. I also, oh yeah, I forgot I did get Oslo. That's cool. You got Poland and all these different areas. You've got Italy as well, but not a lot of it, as you could see. Italy's actually down here. It's just that like little tail at the end. I was like, we'll worry about Italy some other day. You're not worth the $6 Canadian right now. L'Île Russe that we can go to. Montpellier. And some areas near where some of my family live in France. So that's kind of cool to see this again. Like I said, it's cool to have different locations in life as to where you can travel and just play video games, right? Because it's also a different feel. Things look different, things are done a little differently in different parts of the world. The roads are really messed up. That's the number one thing. Europeans, and I'm allowed to say this, they don't really know how to make straight roads, do they? They just like to, all over the place. Americans keep it nice and simple, as many straight lines as possible. You could be driving through the desert in Europe, if there was one, and they would find a way to make it look like a squiggly-ass thing. Like the lights, one thing I can't stand about the lights, I can't tell that it's green unless I... See, look where they put the light. Yeah, that was smart. Can't even tell from playing the game if it's my turn to go or not. I gotta look outside of the truck to see where the lights are. And that's real, because I've seen them. With my own 2 eyes. So just little things like that about European Truck Simulator that I guess you could say I don't quite like as much as the American one. Is just how they do things. Again, just a relaxing game. Like, who the hell would have a setup like I mean, they don't even have a 4-way stop. Are they just gonna let me in? Well, look at that. You know you're in Europe when... If this was in the US, you would have gotten this and a magnum pointed at your face. The graphics are nice for a near, rather. I guess we're near this game being 10 years old. 10 years old. An entire decade. Could have fooled me. Looks pretty good for a 9-year-old game. It's about 3 or 4 years older than American Truck Simulator, but it doesn't really look much dated compared to it. They also did a recent upgrade as well to the graphics. This game for a couple of weeks was a mere $4 American. $4 for the base game. That's absolutely insane. So that's why I was like, you know what? Let me just pick it up. Get a couple of expansions, 70% off. If I don't end up, liking the game much, then it doesn't really matter, right? It's not like it's a big loss. You can't always tell by looking at somebody else play a game whether or not you're going to enjoy it. You can get a really good idea. But let's just say watching footage of this game is not what sold me on the game. It was actually me playing it. Just, like I said, just buying it. Exploring. And I was just like, wow, am I ever glad I got this. Even the bridges, just how they do the bridge. Like, everything's just different in different parts of the world, and sometimes we don't think about that. Oh, wow. No one saw that. Not a big deal. Good thing I have the damage turned off. But that's why everybody was splitting the road there. Oops. I don't really care. She's just like, yeah, shit happens. So we'll just move on and pretend like that didn't happen. It's really not a big deal. Now, what you might notice, I might hit an invisible wall. Watch for that. Sometimes when the road is blocked off, because this game is dynamic, it's got random road events. Sometimes you could be forced to take a detour. I'll actually show you that in the game really quick. It's under game preferences. There's an actual slider for it. You can even choose, like, you know, your preferred job length. See? Random road events. How often do you want to see detours? Next to, like, never. How likely is it to rain? Do you want to show cutscenes? Like, I mean, there's a lot to this. Do you want the truck speed limiter on? Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can, you know what I mean, that you can choose in here. No problem, OJ. How's it going, J. Boss? I don't know what that name is. But, welcome. And you finally caught me. Have you... Have you been in here before, or are you insinuating this is your very first time? See what I mean? We were able to get by here, but this is not always the case. See, random event, there was an accident here. His load fell off. Now you got the paramedics and all that talking over. Make sure nobody got hurt, and again, that's dynamic. You come back, you drive someday and another day, that might not be there. But if you plow through the truck and you just decide, you know what, I don't care about the detour, at least in American Truck Simulator, what ended up happening is I ended up hitting an invisible wall, and it's like it didn't want to let me go through. So, I wasn't sure if I was going to see that here or not. But yeah, that escalated quickly. I was at one person, I was talking to myself, now there's apparently 7 or 8 people. Yeah, I figured I was just trying to be funny. JB. I just won't call you BJ. See what I did there? That was cringy. Gotta make sure I'm not dyslexic when I'm calling your name. Well, I mean, in a few minutes, I mean, if people are bored, I really did want to do this job here, and I might just drive around for a few minutes after. I might potentially play some more Hitman. I'm not burnt out on the game by any means. I am just being 100% real with you. When I play a game like Hitman and I'm actually trying to do some challenges, I can get stressed out because I'm not that good at the game. I'm slow. I make mistakes, especially when I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Whereas like at night, when I've already been up for 15, 16 hours like I've been up now, sometimes a simple game like this is a lot more relaxing. Easier for me to kind of converse with people. Not be like, I mean, I don't have to think at all. No one's trying to headshot me, you know what I mean? But, whoa, almost crashed again. Do you have Hitman 3? JB, have you finished the game? I have finished it, but I have not completed every challenge that I want to complete. But I've got the vast majority of what it is I want from the game. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why, you know, I never assume that people are ever going to want to watch these streams on the playback. But I've had some people before go, hey, Phil, man, you know, no offense, you seem like a nice guy, but why do you talk at the beginning of the stream like there's 100 people in your stream? You don't wait until people show up in your stream like other people do. You'll see other streamers that are far more successful than I'll ever be. I can admit that. But they'll start their stream and then you're waiting 5 or 10 minutes before the stream actually starts. People start showing up, then the dude starts talking. Once that ticker is on, and I see the number 0, 1 second, and we're live, that's it. I don't care if there's nobody in the stream. Because I always think to myself, in the off chance that someone is crazy enough to want to watch my streams on a playback, they don't have to wait 5, 10, 15, even in the case of almost an hour, until I actually start talking and doing something. A lot of these big streamers, they'll have this whole, stream coming live in an hour, but they're still rolling all that footage, and I'm like, it's a blank screen. I'm like, no one wants to stare at that. I don't care how funny Dr. Disrespect is. Do you know what I mean? You think I'm going to argue with him how to do his live streams? Absolutely not. But no offense, I'm also not going to be recording a black screen for an hour until I actually go live. Anyways, again, Europe, we're doing some weird stuff with the roads. Whoa, that was the gas pedal. I mean, I do it myself too. Sometimes I've watched some recorded streams like of Dr. Disrespect and all that. But, like I said, I have to skip forward a good amount. I finished the levels for Hitman 3 and are redoing Hitman 1 and 2. Yeah. Levels because I completed them on the Xbox 360, so I'm just reliving memory. Yeah, for sure. And I'm still doing some challenges. I got a wicked pistol. Did you know about the striker from Hokkaido? The one that can make people do backflips? Because you shoot them, and the handgun is so powerful, literally people do backflips when you shoot them. Are you aware of that weapon? Let me just check the chat in a second. Again, instead of having the lights on the other side of the street so I can actually see when I can go, leave it to Europe to have the lights, like, right in your face. Kind of like that. We're about to turn in our first job in Euro Truck Sim. I have to admit, I'm excited. I do really enjoy this game. I didn't spend near $400 on a steering wheel not to enjoy a game like this. This game is actually the main reason I bought the steering wheel, along with rebuying Need for Speed on PC and Forza Horizon 4 with the Play Anywhere. I downloaded that on PC because, like I said before, I don't want to have to keep unplugging the steering wheel. You know what I mean? Plugging it into my PS5. I'm just going to stick to PC when it comes to driving games because they have more games that I want to play. Alright. Let's make sure we don't clip the side of the milk or we're going to have a big mess. And I'll check the chat out in just a moment. Let's go ahead and turn this in. We're definitely not doing the whole where do you need it thing. I tried that once. It took me 22 minutes to park the truck. Exactly. Whereas this one here, it just wants it to the left. So it's kind of like it just wants it right in there. It shouldn't be too difficult. So again, if I want the back end of my trailer to go to the right, I need to actually have my truck go to the left. Sort of thing. Oh, man. Whoops. Because watching recorded streams are nice because if it's 2 hours long, however, you can watch it at 2 times speed and have me talk really fast like this. Hey, I was exactly. Why do some people delete their streams? Because they're crazy and they don't care. I need every view I can get. Who's honking the horn at me? Piss off, wanker. Hey. Okay, seriously? Fuck off, wanker. Yeah, bloody fucking wanker. That's how they talk over there. Fucking jackasses. Whoops. I'm seriously gonna get out of the truck and boot fuck him if he tries that again. You watched which video that you might get? Oh, about the handgun. Yeah. Yo, I'm the person who uses the ICA short baller. Right? By the way, you should do a bitter pill in Whittleton Creek because you don't have to do all the clues and it's easier to level up. Oh, okay. Hello, Thomas. If you deleted streams, wouldn't that have... Wait. What? If you deleted streams, wouldn't have that many videos. Yes, I would. I have like over 2,500 uploads. And I've only been on YouTube for like a couple of years. I wouldn't have much video unless you meant something else that I didn't understand. Anyways, as you can see, we're just doing this. Nothing really fancy. We just got to get most of the truck in here. Doesn't even have to be perfect. Uh-huh. Well, okay, maybe it wants the back end a little straighter. Heaven forbid. We're going to turn this way. Like that. Like that. Alright, let's do this again. Get it right in there, you bastard. I prefer doing these because they tend to be easier. Watch me take 10 minutes to do this shit. There, see? Doesn't even have to be perfect. Little bonus XP for that. There we go. Aw, come on, I didn't even get level 3 for that. Gonna go ahead, continue. I will save the game here. Fun. It's already been a half hour. Not too sure how much longer I'm going to be around for. Probably actually not all that long, to be perfectly honest with you. So what I'm going to do is I'll say that's enough of that. And I will go to my PS5. Cashews and pecans are objectively the best nuts. I won't comment on the best nuts. Well, how many of those are streams? Just a few hundred. Well over 2,200 videos are actual uploads. Hello, Justin. You're waving, and then you're showing me the female sign. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but... No, I don't watch sports. I barely have time to breathe. You know what I mean? True story. Let me kick it off in some Hitman. They interest me, but I mean, I barely have time to even play the video games that I have that are sports related. So that's why I tend not to watch sports. I'd rather play them before I start watching them. But yeah, I'm just going to play a little bit for a couple of minutes. Just kind of fiddle around, see what's going on. I'll kind of not really work on my mastery very loosely because that'll be too time consuming. And then after that, what I'm going to do is just go. Because I streamed for a couple of hours earlier, just not that long ago. And like I said, with being honest with everything, I still have to think about that Alienware computer that I might get for the sake of the business, because I do look at YouTube as a business. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't bother. But it's a good deal. My computer's falling apart. Boo-hoo me. So that's why I want to do that. Like, think about it, like I said. And then I have a bit of a ritual where I go to bed and I watch South Park all the time. I pretty much don't watch anything else but Friends, Seinfeld, South Park. That's pretty much it. So we can drown the prick. We can have him cause an accident. We can eliminate gallon voles with a pen. I'm probably not going to, like I said, try to really work on these, but if I can do a few of these, obviously I will. Oh god, no. I've maxed out masteries in locations that I care to max them out in. For example, I'm doing Whittleton Creek because I want the crowbar at level 18. It's the only crowbar in the game that I'm aware of that you can start off with. It's a melee weapon, it's non-lethal, and you can open doors with it. For instance, I don't give a monkey's ass about level 19 and level 20. I don't care about this shit. So I will probably never bother going above level 18, for example, in this area, right? It's all about going for what's good. If something's crap, I'm just not going to bother. But I might, in the sense of if I'm bored looking for something to do someday, and I've got nothing else to do, well then sure, maybe I would start working on something else just to say that I did. But I tend not to be that kind of person to just do something for the fun of it. If it doesn't have a real purpose to me, I might as well play another game at that point. Breadcrumb Trail, an apple a day, whack-a-mole. What was the one you were saying I should do? My favorite Hitman 3 map? Oh, yeah. That's a tough one, but I really do like the Dartmoor. The Dartmoor one is definitely one of my favorite ones. Off the top of my head. Let's try an apple a day. Oh, so the Alienware computer, with taxes and Canadian dollars, just shy of 3,300. The original build I wanted was 4,500, but that was too much money, and I only got approved for 3,500. So I found one that's normally $4,600, but it's on sale like a whopping roughly $1,200 off-ish, give or take. Like it's a massive, massive rebate. It's not the best one that you can get, but I don't give a shit. I don't need to have the best. I just need to have something that's functional, that's reliable, that doesn't fail me, because ultimately my computer is what helps me with YouTube. If I don't have a computer, I'm fucked. If I don't have a PlayStation 5, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But if I don't have a computer, I'm screwed. So, the bitter pill. Oh, you're talking about doing an escalation. Is that what you're talking about? I don't see a bitter... Oh, you're talking about that one. The hell? I don't even think I've seen this. It's a special assignment.
Wait for it.
Well, let's see what's so special about it. The planning. What can we plan? Oh, it allows me to start in all the same areas I normally start in. But there's no story missions. Uh-huh. But we can choke a motherfucker out. There's Piano Man. Then there's eliminating him with the poison. So here's what we're going to do. Piano Man and... yeah. So let's go ahead and do the fiber wire. And let's go ahead and poison the prick. Because why not? That's fun. And we'll use this one just because it looks cool. Is that a lethal one? No, it's not. That's the one that would make them puke so that you can drown them. We just want to flat out kill them. So we'll go with the lethal syringe. And we're just going to play.
Welcome to Whittleton Creek, 47.
My favorite's got to be Dubia, because you like the
who's
Doobie.
just moved into the neighborhood
Because the
in hopes of
second map, the
establishing an
castle, is cool, but
inconspicuous
the
home
ending with
clinic
the
to peddle
earpiece
Atlantide.
sound is annoying to
Unfortunately
listen.
for him,
Oh, that's so
not to
true.
mention you, he's already received some threatening mail to this new address. The man's on edge, and he's reached out to the local authorities to help him secure his property.
Okay,
You'll need
that's
to
great.
get past them if you want to take care of Bowles. Good luck.
I don't need luck. I just need you to shut your pie hole so I can do my job. Sometimes the very best is overkill, which is just unnecessary and ends up being a waste of money. So, you're talking about computers? Are we talking about computers? It's basically just a quick version to complete challenges. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. Well, hello. How you doing?
Just another few blocks.
Hey, I was talking to you. That wasn't very nice. I don't care. That wasn't very nice. You could have at least said hello. Jesus. Some people are just so rude. Let's see. Where should we go? It just wants us to eliminate the prick. And again, like you said, there is no need for all these dumb clues. It's just straight to the point. Drop them like it's hot. And that's it. So we're going to do that. But again, like I said, for the computer, and yes, I have to go on about it because it is a pretty big deal. This computer that I'm getting, with everything in the savings, it ends up really not being any more money than it would cost if I just built the computer on my own piece by piece and slapped it together myself. So that's why I'm seriously contemplating the Alienware. Hey. I'm gonna steal your pants. It looks like there's only one of you that's wearing the pants in this relationship. You couldn't afford the remaining 7 inches to your pants? They're not paying you well enough? You also can't afford shades? Cool people have shades. Hey, get with the fucking program. Oh, okay, so I died a little quick there. That's okay. We had fun. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter. Next time, I'll just annihilate them with a fucking AK-47. I won't even say hello to them.
Welcome to Whittleton Creek, 47. Your target is Galen
So that's all
Bowles,
good.
who's just
We're just
moved into
getting
the
warmed up.
neighborhood in hopes of establishing an inconspicuous home clinic to peddle Atlantide. Unfortunately for him, not to mention
Pretty much.
you, he's already received some threatening mail to this new address.
Yeah, like my
Man's on edge, and he's
my
reached out
computer
to the
right
local
now, to
authorities
be honest
help
with you. My computer right now as we speak, 7-year-old potato minus the graphics card, but it's not just about the graphics card.
secure his property.
It's a great
You'll need to
computer.
get past them if you
The
want
only
to take
problem
care
I'm
of
having with it
Bowles.
is my sound starts to clip and crackle after a couple of hours, so I've got to restart my computer several times a day. It's really frustrating. Are those lasers in the window that'll fry me or just trip the alarm? But apart from that, you know, like I can stream and play most games 1080p, 60 frames. Sometimes I'll have the odd little dip, but not really. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, no problem. If I'm playing the new one, okay, fine. I can have a little bit of a stutter. I could play Red Dead Redemption 2 on Ultra. I have to lock it at 30 frames, but, you know, it's doable. It's a very capable computer. But for me to go to the next level, to have something more reliable, that's future-proofed, and with the deal, like I said, $1,100 or $1,200 off, that's like ridiculous for a savings. And it's not like it's a 3-year-old model. The computer's like 6 months old, I think. I think they came out in April or May of last year, to be honest. I'm not too worried about it. I don't need to have the newest computer. I just want something that's not 7 years old. The fuck is this shit? Where's the screwdriver? Well, I don't know. You gotta try. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. The fuck is this? And here I was. Oh, I won't need my lockpick. So you want to build a computer around 1500? Yeah. Yeah, I would normally like to spend... I used to not even spend that much on a computer. But with my latest graphics card, I mean, it was 950 alone. For just the graphics card. Nice and quiet. I am the law. That's right. The challenge even recognized it. It knows. Who knows? Maybe the door downstairs is open. I think so, but for some unknown reason, I don't think you can shoot the locks in this game. So they have all those lasers. Come on now. But they left the door downstairs open? That's not too realistic. Like I said, I am going to have to go relatively real soon. But, oh, this is like in the normal game. You actually went in here and you could fry the guy. At least I'm not, trespassing in this version of the game. I'm going to go ahead and save it. That way I don't have to repeat everything if I screw up. Whoa. Oh, wait. Where's the main target? Watch.
That
Watch this.
is Galen Voles.
Just like that, we shot him in the face. I know, that was really nice, eh? Now watch this. A lot of people don't know this. They don't know that you can do this. It's really cool. So, I still technically unlocked that challenge. It's up in the cloud pending. Once I actually finish the mission, everything I've done will come. And you know, it'll be engraved in stone, if you will. Yeah, so like watch this.
Target eliminated.
See? Piano Man.
Make your exit.
Now we're gonna go, load it up again. Now we'll poison him. Imagine that. Imagine being killed, brought back to life, only to be killed again multiple times. What a way to go. He must be a really bad person. Whoops. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Fucking street fight. The funniest one? Oh, fuck, man. The funniest one is in China. And they do the accent, too, when they're talking English. There's a guy that's like, oh, take that shit to the octagon. And the first time I heard it, I fucking lost it. I was in tears on stream. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to have a panic attack. It was the fucking funniest shit ever. Look, it's the Karate Kid.
Excellent work, 47.
Oh, shit. But you see, you could just keep repeating. It saves challenges if you die. Yeah, that's what I mean, if you die, yeah. You remember that, Stotts? But it's not so much... It is what he said. I think it's because I wasn't expecting the accent to be thrown in there so perfectly. Because in China... I mean, I've never been there, but... like, they speak Chinese. I know that a lot of them can speak English because I do a lot of business with them on eBay over the years. But I don't think they speak in English. Like, if you were to go into a laundromat in China and start knocking people out, I don't think Chinese people would be screaming in English. So I think that's kind of what threw me out. And I love accents. I've talked about this before. I wish I could speak Japanese, Chinese, Arabic, and German. I love accents. Some of them are cool. They sound cool. And the fact that they threw that in there, to me, that was just kind of like a bonus. I was like, oh man, that shit's just too funny. What's another way that I could kill this prick? Not too sure. I think that's it for this one.
Target eliminated. Excellent work, 47. Time to make your exit.
Peekaboo. Why am I all like panicking? I should just be calm and relaxed. Yes, I was gonna say there should be a way to open the door. Really? What do you mean I can't escape that? Oh, I'd need the key. I think I know where the key is, but forget it. Piss on it. I think one of the only things I don't like about this game, there's very few things I don't like about the game, is when you do unlock additional exits. I wish those were permanent. But if something's locked, requires a key, you're going to require the key every single time you do it. Whereas in Hitman 3, they also brought along a thing called shortcuts. And those are permanent. You don't have to keep re-unlocking them. That's badass. I wish they would have had shortcuts for Hitman 2 and Hitman 1 levels, because every other feature from Hitman 3 has been brought into there. But yeah. Yeah, not bad. 9 grand. Thanks for letting me know about that. Nutcracker. That'll help to kick things off in this mission. Almost level 10. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me exit really quick. Yeah, the inventory does suck. Yeah, it did catch me off guard. But anyways, some people might take that the wrong way when I talk about the accent, but it's like I've mentioned before. People are too fucking sensitive. They look too much into things. So again, let's say I did just a regular Another Life, as an example. I technically didn't do the Piano Man for this one. So I'm not going to do it now because you got to do all that shit. But I can do all the tedious shit from this one, get it out of the way. But yes, it looks like I can... What's the word I'm looking for? Abuse using this one because it's easier to do stuff with. So what we haven't done yet is drowned him. Another thing we haven't done yet is caused an accident. Big Bang Theory. Eliminate him with an explosion. So we don't need the fiber wire. I'm bringing my goddamn lockpick this time. Oh, an explosion. That means I can bring some explosives right here. I had no explosives a week ago. Now I'm like, look at all these explosives I've got. It's pretty cool. I even got a tripwire mine, which I actually just unlocked today. So that's kind of cool. Remote explosive. Cool. I might play around with that. I'll do this really quick. Oh, I can? I'll have to look in that. There's any way to get the remote control. Bomb. And if so, did you make a video on it? There's an easy way to get a remote control. No, I don't think I did, no. 1 second. Yeah, like I said, I really don't have long. But I mean, I've already done almost an hour. I don't feel bad. Hey, TV shows are only like 22 minutes long.
Welcome to Whittleton Creek, 47.
All
Your
right.
target is Galen Voles, who's just moved into the neighborhood in hopes of establishing an inconspicuous home clinic.
Drowning
to
him
help
might be a
Atlanteans.
little bit annoying,
Fortunately
but
for him, not to mention you, he's already received some threatening mail to this new address. The man's on edge, and he's reached out to the local authorities to help him secure his property. You'll need to get past them if you want to take care of Voles.
oh, Sniper Assassin must be easy to do in this one too. I might be able to do Sasso. You know, like the actor Will Sasso. No, okay. Silent Assassin suit only. You just kind of hop in, just pop. Couple distractions. Starting to wonder why I bothered bringing my lockpick. I forgot about the basement there. Okay. Is he always accompanied by a guard? And they're upstairs, eh? They're coming downstairs. Is it a cop? Oy. What I want to do is poison him, have him get sick.
Take him down! Take him! Goddamn choke point! Tight wrap around the package.
Ooh, that was dramatic. Let's see how this works. Oh, I can't save it right now. Ah. And I have limited ammo as well. What should happen eventually is he gets sick once everything calms down. But I'm not too sure. I might have botched it. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, focus because I want to see what this guy's going to do on his own. It's probably not going to work if he's too freaked out. He's probably not going to, like, let himself get sick, if that makes any sense. So that's the part that might be a little bit tricky. Every time he sees, Yeah, I think I might actually have to go. Yeah, I think I have to go. I'm just gonna wait to see what this guy does. Because he eventually, like, snaps out of it. Like all people do. But it would also be a good way for me to get him to die by accident as well.
Hit the deck! Okay, I got it. All right, think we're good.
See?
Head up now.
Hey, we need some help here. Please,
See what I mean?
some help.
Yeah, it might take a while. But yeah, sorry, I do gotta go. Like I said, I've done like 3 hours of streaming in just the last few hours. Probably not going to stream again tonight, obviously. Probably just gonna relax. I'll probably just do a little bit of this on my own for maybe another half hour, then head off to bed. But thanks for stopping by. And thanks for letting me know about this mission. Sometimes those missions off to the far right, I don't always scroll over to see what else is there. And I should probably be around tomorrow. I also got to think about that computer again. Look at my finances and figure out if I think I can realistically swing that. But yeah, have a good night, good day, afternoon, evening, whatever part of the world you're in. And I should probably be around tomorrow sometime in the afternoon around 1 or 2. Eastern time, maybe a little bit sooner. It's hard to say. And we'll go from there. All right. Bye.